A chase ensued. Running down Thomas Drive here in Panama City Beach, he went over a bump, went airborne, and rolled into our client's building.
Hi, Nelson. I'm Tam.
Hi, Pam.
Tam with a T.
The damage
Never
is
accept
not.
a no from somebody who does not have the authority to give you a yes. Do you have the authority to say yes?
If Nelson is out here just to look at ceiling tiles, this claim isn't moving forward. We're in big trouble.
They're not always on your side, and you're not always in good hands. My name is Bo Williamson, and I am a public adjuster. I stand up for homeowners when they have insurance claims. Our headquarters is in Panama City Beach, but our fight is nationwide. Sometimes insurance claims can be through the roof. However, insurance companies don't always want to pay you. That's why I'm here. Living the Christian life and dealing with this crazy world around me, one thing I've learned is someone has got to stand up for the little guy. This is Insurance Wars. Well, how it works with the FBC, the Florida Building Code, is if the stucco was never up to code, even when it was built, there's no way to repair it. You have to replace all of it. It means the insurance company has to replace all of it. Yeah, so they'll have to pay for it. There's no way to do a partial repair because none of it's up to code.
So Emil and I partner together very well. We do most of our stuff together, which is interesting because didn't I just see him jam a chair into me?
I give myself more problems than anybody else. That was funny. It happens. It's part of life.
Yep, I'll talk to you soon. Thanks, goodbye. What are you nuts doing?
Grace has arrived.
Yeah. Wow, I was keen to get in here.
Your world, Emil. Well, what are y'all up to? What are you?
We're headed over to Tam Taylor's for an inspection. I'm sound asleep, and at 12:30 in the morning, I get a phone call from a previous client, Tam. Evidently, there was a police chase, and a car comes flipping over end into her drive-thru at her ice cream store. Who does that happen to? It happens to Tam.
We're meeting with the adjuster. There's a whole lot of stuff that's really specialized knowledge, from business interruption, from engineering reports, and we just don't know that he's going to be qualified to do this.
AQA's been out there to do their report, so we've got all that under wraps. But hey, tonight's the banquet, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
you guys ready for that?
That's right.
Yeah, well, we got to get out there and get back so we can get changed.
Noble has a heart to serve the community. One of the ways we profile that is being a significant part of the Chamber of Commerce. Noble contributes significantly to that because we believe in the local community. This is where we live, this is where we serve.
Just got off the phone with the limo company.
Yeah?
You know, the party bus we were renting?
Yeah.
Not gonna be an option.
What?
Good news is, though, don't worry guys, my cousin, he runs a Shetland pony ranch. He's got some carriages. We're gonna put those little guys behind it. We're gonna arrive in style, guys, I promise.
Maybe
I'm
late,
just kidding.
but in style.
We will be the talk of the town.
Again.
I'm just kidding. They've got 2 tires. They're gonna pop it on the other one. We'll be fine.
Well, we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right.
me too.
Well, good luck, guys.
Thank you. We'll give you a shout when we get
See you,
there.
brother.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, Dad.
Okay, off we go.
Are we on time for our appointment with the adjuster?
We should be about 10-15 minutes early.
Great, great. So the perpetrator started in Georgia, stole this car, came across the Florida border, was picked up by the police radars. A chase ensued. Running down Thomas Drive here in Panama City Beach, he went faster than he was able to handle, hit a curb, went over a bump, went airborne, and the car went into an air roll and rolled into our client's building and compromised the entire structure. You know, I tell folks it's like a shoelace. When you leave in the morning, if your shoelace is tight, well, you're good to go. You can keep going. But if you leave and your shoelace is loose, before you get to the end of your driveway, you're going to be bending down to tighten that thing. Well, that's what happens to a building. When the car hit it, the shoelace was tight. The structure was secure. But the minute the car smashed into those pylons and into the metal beams, the entire structure became compromised. Now even the smallest wind or storm stands to hurt the building. Well, you know, we could have a good one. Maybe it's an inspection where the adjuster is, 1, knowledgeable, 2, he understands the need to make the policyholder whole again.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not holding my breath, but it might happen.
This carrier doesn't seem to have a whole lot of them. So we'll see what happens. You rein me in if you need to.
Yeah.
I'm angry.
I know half of me wants to release you, let you out.
That could be scary.
Oh, Kodak moments.
Yeah. Wow, look at it, it's still cracked up there.
You can see there with the way it's moved. And that's going to be a compromise. With the
I know,
bottom down.
it's crazy.
There's Tam.
Hey,
Hey guys, how are you?
good, how about you?
Good, good.
So good to see you.
Good to see you. Thank you for coming.
Always good to see you, Tam.
Good to see you. Hi, I'm Tam Taylor. I have the Bruster's ice cream franchise here in Panama City Beach. We're located on Thomas Drive across from the Navy base. We've been here 17 years and we're always scooping smiles. You know, the police were chasing him down Thomas Drive. He stole a car in Georgia, made it here. They were coming 90 miles an hour down Thomas Drive, that little hill right there, launched and hit about right here and just started rolling,
Wow, that's crazy.
and hit this at 90, clocked at 90 miles an hour.
And I remember seeing the video.
Yeah, so
You
how,
sent me the video.
so how can this not be structural? How can it just be cosmetic? This is the actual beam. This is the actual beam. These hold up this whole side of the building. And they
Jeez.
pushed this beam all the way back. They had to put like a support beam in,
A
weld
brace.
another, just a brace, a temporary. When they did the temporary rebuild, they had to put the beam in here. This beam goes like this. It was straight, and now it goes all like this. All the
Wow,
way like this.
wow, wow.
And that's the structural beam that holds it up.
And so what happened to the ceiling?
The ceiling's like an accordion. It goes all the way across.
Yeah.
Like an
And you
accor-
can see the
Yeah,
impact
you can
of the...
see it.
So it's pushed right through to the other side of the building?
The building is knocked off the foundation, Emil.
And you can see it on the other side, if
Yeah,
I remember
Well,
correctly.
and on the inside, all of this machinery was everywhere on the floor.
That's right, there was
a big
things all over
tower.
here, weren't there?
What was that? The big ice cream?
A big, it was a big ice cream freezer.
Yes, and it was tipped over. That's how much force. But
Wow,
it's all
wow.
cosmetic.
It's cosmetic.
Yeah, it's
Duct
not
tape
cos-
and spit and polish.
You know, this, Emil, this affects everything. This affects my family. This affects my employees. This affects everybody, the people that I buy from.
What is the franchise saying?
The franchise wants it fixed immediately. This makes Bruster's look bad. And the last thing that I want to do is make Bruster's
That's
look
right.
bad.
Because you guys have been a stellar store. I mean, you guys have done an
We've been
amazing
here
amount of business.
15 years. 15 years, paid insurance on time. I just want what I paid for.
And that doesn't sound unreasonable. You know, if you're paying your premiums every month, there's no delay on the premiums, one would expect. Now that there's a claim, they'd simply pay it up.
I just want
hard,
to be
I
able
know it
to
is.
feed my family. I just want to be able to keep my employees, you know, happy and their families fed. I just want Bruster's to be happy. I'm just in business to try to make it like everybody else in Panama City Beach, Florida.
And of course, COVID has
that's
slowed
lost so
everything.
much. Yeah,
You know,
This is your lifestyle. This is your livelihood.
it's rough. It's really bad, Emil.
I'm so
It's-
sorry, Tam.
okay.
I'm so sorry.
It's
I wish we had a magic wand. We don't. So we've got to...
hey, I think the
The insurance?
Adjuster's
Great.
here.
Okay,
Hey,
give me
so
just-
let's make
give me
this
just
happen.
1
Let's
minute.
stay with it.
Okay.
Let's have a good feeling about this, okay? Let's see if it's
Thanks,
going to come
Emil.
out.
hey, I'm Susan.
Hey, I'm Emil.
Neil.
What's your name?
I'm Nelson.
Nelson.
Hi, Nelson. I'm Tam.
Hi, Pam.
Tam with the T. Tam.
Oh, Tam.
Very nice
Okay.
to meet you.
Yeah, you too. So this is where the accident happened.
Yeah.
You want to start on the
explain what
outside or
happened.
inside?
So the car came over here and hit the wall at 90 miles an hour. But I'm
Okay.
going to let them show you because they're the professionals, and I just, I don't know exactly how to word it, but it's
Okay.
obviously you can see it, it's not right.
Well, this obviously looks pretty minor damage here.
Minor.
What do you mean minor?
Yeah, I mean, really all you gotta do is just push that out a little
Now,
bit, a little bit of
there's
stucco,
a steel beam here
some paint.
and a steel beam over there, and they're
You know, it's
warped.
meant to be straight.
Yeah, that's why whenever they come to fix it, they'll push it out, and then we'll put a little bit of stucco
You
to
can't
clean
push
up
it
the
out.
good
It has to be replaced. It's been
I've
compromised.
seen
Yeah.
this 100 times.
No.
People do it every day.
You've seen
They-
it how
can't.
many times?
Huh?
You've seen it how many times?
100. I've seen this all the
You've
time.
seen an ice cream store get hit by a car going 90 miles an hour 100 times?
Well, I've seen a lot of similar things to this. And when it's minor damage like this is
This is
I mean,
not
because the
minor.
wall is still up.
But-
I mean,
but-
it's still functional.
Because it's a temporary wall because it was rebuilt. The whole wall was gone. This is a temporary wall that was rebuilt to
There's
be
no
temporary.
stucco under here.
I mean,
Right.
They're warped.
how long have you been doing this, Nelson?
I've been doing this for like 9 years now.
Okay.
And do you
Now-
have a construction background?
I looked at Nelson, I thought, man, this man doesn't inspire confidence in me. I was optimistic until I saw him and we started talking, and then I realized we weren't going to get very far.
I don't see no reason why my background or my experience has anything to do with this.
'Cause
I
that
know
would
what
let
I'm talking
me
about
know if
because
you know what you're
I have
talking
plenty,
about.
I have plenty of experience doing this.
But Nelson, if
insurance.
you've got plenty of experience, you'll know that this isn't minor.
This is minor, believe me. I've seen this so many times. All they gotta do is just push that out.
Nelson,
I mean-
I'm using a house drive-through window. That goes in a house. This
That
isn't-
is a perfect functionable window that we
It's
put in
not
there.
what
It's
It's
not a
supposed to be.
commercial window. It's not
It's
up
not.
to standard.
It's functionable,
Brewster's wouldn't
though.
allow
It-
this
it
window
No.
in here.
No.
My franchise is breathing down my neck to get this fixed correctly the way it's supposed to be.
Nelson, why
What are
were
you
you
here?
sent? Yes, what were you sent here
I'm
for?
here. What they mainly want me to look at is these ceiling tiles because the
Ceiling
tiles.
tiles? I don't need my ceiling tiles replaced. I need my plumbing fixed. I need my electrical fixed. I need my wall fixed. I need a decent drive-through when people can come through, they can get their ice cream, they can go home, and I can just do my business.
Yeah, the ceiling tiles.
Oh,
My
I don't think
goodness.
so.
I think we need to go inside.
Yeah,
You can't
okay.
see it from out here.
Bro,
That's
I can,
crazy.
I can buy ceiling tiles from the hardware down the street.
Yeah.
There's no reason.
I mean,
there's no even reason for you to come inside if you're just looking at ceiling tiles.
that's the main reason
That's
they
right.
want me to come out here and
That's
look at
right.
this place.
Go get your
I'm
stuff.
gonna go get my stuff. I can't believe the guy. Ceiling tiles.
Okay, so
Ceiling
you're here
tiles.
to
What
look
is
at the
wrong with
ceiling
this
tiles.
guy?
Do they even have you looking at the contents,
Why
like
is
the
he even
refrigerator
here?
and the
No.
mixers?
No,
So
I
you're
mean-
not looking at that either.
There was no damage to the
Well,
refrigerator
it was
Honestly,
like
why did you even come
for the ceiling tiles.
for the ceiling tiles?
for the ceiling
Yeah,
tiles.
that's the main reason they want me to come in here.
So if Nelson is out here just to look at ceiling tiles, this claim isn't moving forward. We're in big trouble. Okay. So coming in here, you're going to see the damage. Nelson, see how that's
Okay.
rippled there,
Right.
rippled there, buckled
Yeah.
completely over here.
Okay.
That's from the whole wall pushing in. That's not from a couple of ceiling tiles that need to be replaced.
I'm not even worried about the ceiling tiles. I'm worried about like this being pushed. The whole structural beam that holds the side of my building up needs to be replaced so that it holds my building up correctly.
And it didn't just affect this beam and this beam, it affects the beams that are further down the line
And
as
the
well.
one in the front.
This is a structural issue.
Can you see the beams buckled?
Yeah.
You
Yeah, I
see
see
that
it.
metal beam? Mm-hmm. Do you see now that the
Yeah.
thing needs a
This-
full engineering replacement?
This
Now, this
beam is a
still
temp-
looks pretty minor to me. I
What kind
mean,
of construction
they
background
can
do you
push
have?
that back. That's not a problem. I mean, it's
But
not important.
Do
what
you
my-
have a construction background?
Do you know
that's,
anything?
That's not important. I've been an insurance adjuster for 9 years now, and I know what I'm
Ridiculous.
talking about.
And
I've
you
seen
still
this.
think we're dealing with tiles?
Yeah, this
Look,
is the main thing right
You
here.
can't
This
even
is
put them in.
What a joke. It's not about the ceiling tiles. It's about the entire structure of the building. And maybe he didn't have the knowledge, didn't have the experience, didn't have the authority. The entire building needed to be checked. He was out of his depth.
This drive-through window is a home window, not a commercial window. And
That
even this
is
broke. Look, even this
that
broke
is
because we
a-
use it so much.
that's
You
a-
have to prop it up with a spoon. How horrible is that?
See that window over there?
That's how it's supposed to
That's
look.
the way it's supposed to be.
But this window is functionable. It works.
That's not what she has insurance for.
Okay, let's back up a little. What are you here? Do you have the authority? Can you see
Yeah.
we need this?
Yeah, I
If
have
you
it.
saw the damage, do you have the authority to say, yes, I'm going to buy the wall?
Yeah, I have
Do
the
you,
authority.
you
and I
have the
just-
authority?
yes,
Because
but
here's
it's
what
not-
I've learned.
the damage
Never
is
accept a
not.
no from somebody who does not have the authority
This-
to give you a
this-
yes. Do you have the authority to say,
Yes,
yes, we're going to
yes.
bring an engineer in and redo this
I have
entire
the-
structure?
I have the authority
So you're going to
all
do that?
So you're going to do
No,
that?
because the damage is not that bad.
Nelson,
it is
Nelson,
minor.
this is
we can
it.
push.
Look,
we can
bottom
push
line,
the wall back.
Nelson, bottom line. If this doesn't get fixed correctly, if your company doesn't give me the money to fix it after I paid you the premium, Brewster's is going to take my franchise away. They're
no.
They're going to
They do
close my
that.
business
No,
down.
They have
this is
specifics
called,
they have to
not.
it's called branding, and if their branding is not correct, they're going to close my business.
No, you're
You know
mistaken.
what? You know what, Nelson?
No,
Before
no.
I get really upset and say something that I don't mean, I'm going to
That-
take a break.
No, this.
I'm going to take a break. I'm going to let you guys handle
Would
this.
you do this if
I'm gonna
imagine
take a
this
break.
was your
I'm gonna
sister's
step out.
or your mother's
Yes.
store? You would say the
Yes.
same thing.
I just couldn't take it anymore. I had to literally take myself out of the situation, or it was going to get bad. I don't want to get mad at anybody. I have an ice cream store. Nobody's mad in an ice cream store. Everybody's happy. Who's mad in an ice cream store?
You don't
It's
have a
not
clue,
that
do you?
bad.
The
They can
policy,
fix
the
this.
whole purpose
I've
of insurance
seen-
policy is to indemnify
No,
the
I've
home
seen
owner or the
to bring them
property
back
owner.
to the way they
the
were
pre-state
before.
position.
It will be the way it was once they
But it
push
can't. The
back.
entire
You're not doing
structure
that.
has moved.
You can't just push
No,
a
I
metal
don't.
beam.
I
Look,
don't believe
and another
there's no
thing.
proof of that.
Buddy, and another thing. When it pushed here, it messed the electrical up. It's exposed electrical
Yeah.
wires that we had to cut off by the fuse box.
I see.
It pushed
plumbing.
this up, the plumbing. I'm having to use buckets in my sink.
I understand, and
Because
I
the
can see
plumbing's
why
not
you can be
correct.
upset, but
But
all
if
of
you see
this,
that I'm upset,
Nelson, what do you
This
mean you
is-
can
fix
see
it.
why we've been upset? You're denying a
Just
legitimate
fix
claim.
it.
Why are
No.
you even here? You have no
for
clue
the
what's
ceiling
going on.
tiles, the ceiling tiles is the
Oh,
main
my
thing.
goodness.
They could be causing a lot of
I
leakage.
think this is over with.
You know what?
But this-
Let's just take the ceiling. I'll buy the ceiling tiles. You fix your company fixes everything else. I'll buy the ceiling tiles.
This is going to be fixed. This will be fixed.
Okay.
By just pushing it out.
Yeah, they're going to push it out, and
No.
they will line
It
it
has
up.
to
Nelson,
Replace.
what is your last name?
Barnett.
Tell you what, Mr. Barnett, we're done here. We're done. Pack your things. We're heading out. You're obviously not assisting.
No.
you
You're
do
not
have
qualified.
you do not have the client's best interest in heart. Let's move on out.
And you're not
Thank
qualified
you.
for what you're
Thank
doing.
you. Thank you for coming. We
You have
appreciate
no
that.
freaking clue what to do.
Can't believe it. Ceiling tile.
The ceiling
Thank you.
tiles.
Thank you, Mr.
Keep
Nelson.
going. Keep
Thank you.
going.
Tam has got so many frustrations that have built up over the many months. This should have been solved early. It wasn't. Tam is passionately concerned about getting her store back up and running. And he had potentially the answer. He didn't bring it.
Go. Go. It's time for you to leave.
Yeah,
If you had a
thank
clue
you.
what you were doing, we'd keep you around
I
for a
know
little while.
what I'm doing. I'm
No,
telling you.
You have no
I've done all that I
concept
can for
of
you guys.
construction. No.
It's not my fault. I
And
mean,
no authority.
Listen, Nelson, I'm glad you came out, but it's simply obviously not your forte. It's not what you know, and you weren't able to benefit the client. We're here to help the client. You're not in a position to do that, so your work's done here. I appreciate that. Okay?
It's not okay. None of this is okay. I've got a wall that's falling in, a business that people really don't want to come to because it doesn't look good. I've got a drive-through window that you can buy at a hardware store. It's all ridiculous.
it's not near as bad as what y'all making it out to
You
be.
haven't the concept
Do you
of
have
indemnify.
Literally, do you have eyes?
Do you still have my business card? Could I have it back, please?
Sure.
Thank you. Thank you. Come on.
I think your car's parked back by the dumpster.
All right. Whatever.
Time
Okay.
for you to go.
I tried.
No, you didn't try.
Yeah, I
If
did.
you had tried, you'd have paid attention.
No, I did try, but
Thank you. You're done. Tam, I'm so sorry.
It's not your fault. It's just that the
We-
insurance company should do what they're supposed to do. I pay them a premium every month. They get their money. Why can't my stuff be fixed?
I know.
We were hoping for a better outcome. We're hoping to take some steps forward.
The next step at this point is we'll call AQA, we'll get the engineer back out here. We'll get them to send an engineer out so that they can talk. We'll be here for that. We'll try to get a senior adjuster or an adjuster who actually has authority. They can come out and make a decision and has a clue.
Okay.
So we'll
I'm
work
sorry,
on that.
but it's not over. This is just the next step in a long process. It's hard. Stay tough. And we're going to get more than ceiling tiles, I promise you.
I know, Emil. It's hard, but it should not be this hard.
It should not.
All right.
You're right.
You take care.
Bye, girl.
We'll see you
Thank
later.
you. Love you
take
guys
care.
bunches. Bye.
Bye.
Hello.
Hey, Tam, it's Susan. I'm doing well. How are you doing?
I'm good. Tell me you have some good news for me.
I do. We have an appointment set with 2 engineers, ours and theirs, and then we're also going to have a senior adjuster there as well.
Okay, so when you say our engineer and their engineer, that means 2 engineers or structural engineers are going to show up the same day?
Yeah, they can talk.
And the senior adjuster, can he make all the decisions to fix everything?
The senior adjuster will have the authority up to what we need. That won't be a problem.
Oh, that sounds so awesome, Susan. I really appreciate it. You guys are great.
Emil and I will be there too. Yeah, we'll have a party that afternoon. We'll have everybody get together and figure it out.
All right, you promise? Okay, I'll see you Thursday at 2.
Sounds good. Okay, talk to you later. Bye.
Bye, girl, bye. Yes.
I love calling clients with good news, and I was able to do that with Tam. We've got the meeting set up, we're moving forward, we're going down the right road now, and Tam is ready to get everything put behind her and just scoop up ice cream. So once a year, we have this great company-wide meeting for a couple of days, and we all get together and kind of throw ideas around. And then we go to the chamber meeting, which is just phenomenal. We get to rub shoulders with other people in the community and kind of make a presence here in Panama City Beach.
With Chamber of Commerce Gala, it's always awesome to see other members of the community celebrate their awards, celebrate their successes. Especially as a producing sponsor of the event, all eyes are on us, and I always love events like that where we get to be the center of attention.
We've been the main sponsor of this event for I think like 7 years now, and we love it. And we've won a lot of awards in the community. We won Business of the Quarter a couple of times. We won Business of the Year. We're very proud of that. It's just a great thing, and it inspires business owners to do their best, and humanitarian outreach, all these different things, you know, just inspiration to the community of the business owners. And everybody that is anybody comes to this event once a year and just supports each other. It's like a big family. We live where people vacation. It's fantastic.
What do we know about this claim?
You know, it's a fire loss.
Yep.
And here's the issue. The husband died in the fire.
Couldn't just come on in. And one night I lost my home, my husband, and my business.
I'm actually here to just take a couple measurements.
Are you a contractor?
No, sir.
Are you
Actually,
an engineer?
I'm an adjuster, sir. No. I
Whoa, man. You can't touch the client. That's a woman.